have to what?
I don't have to do anything. Wow, way to start the freaking thing when I was telling you something very intimate.
What were you telling me?
Hi, guys. Welcome back.
Hi.
I'm not racist. My best friend's black? I don't know. Whatever.
No, you can't change the name.
I mean, I don't know. You know, whatever. It can change month by month, week by week.
Just no, because, there's like websites and social media and stuff.
I mean, I'm not changing the name of the podcast. I'm just saying, like...
You don't want to confuse people.
Okay, well, they know this is I'm not racist, my friend's black. But I'm just saying, like different quotes of the week could be like, I'm not racist, my uncle's black. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell?
Okay.
This one was, I'm not racist, my best friend's black, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
I'm not racist. My best friend's a vampire.
What?
Oh, it has to be racial.
That was stupid.
We can't do like a Halloween version. I'm like each holiday.
I'm not against holidays. My dad's Santa Claus.
I'm not racist. My dad's Santa Claus.
Yeah, exactly.
This is like a game of telephone, and then people are just really confused. And they're just like, what?
Damn. Yeah. So we're back. It's been how long since we did a podcast?
Man, I don't know.
Honestly, before our birthdays in February. So was it around Christmas? Right before Christmas? Before we went to Missouri?
I have no sense of time anymore.
I get it.
It's all lost me. I used to be able to see like, okay, this is like what my year is going to look like.
Yeah.
And now it's pretty much month by month.
Yeah, I get that.
That's pretty much the longest that I can look forward. It's starting to get like maybe 2 or 3 months. Yeah. Coming up. Like, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I get it.
Like if I'm trying to remember that, it seems like such a long period of time, even though it was 6 months or something.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, let's tell the people what we've been up to, man.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Matthew, you have been on a cleanse.
Yeah, I've been on a cleanse.
Wow, fam. Hear about this cleanse.
Well, I just want to start by saying I had a cough.
Okay.
It was kind of bad, too.
And it lasted a long time.
It might have been one of the worst coughs I've had. Not that it was painful or that bad, but that it lasted so long.
I feel like we both had it. And we were both like waking up in the middle of the night coughing.
Yeah.
We did.
And I was a little worried. And I got tested for COVID like 3, 4, maybe 5 times. And they were all
same.
negative.
Yeah.
So I knew it wasn't that.
It was more of a mucus cough, though. It wasn't a dry cough.
Yeah, it was a mucus thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So then I started eating healthier. I got back on the vegan kick, and it was kind of hard to get into it. So I did like during the week, and then weekends I was splurging. Mm-hmm. And then you told me about this cleanse, and I was like, maybe I need to do this cleanse. People are worried about their health, and it was winter time. I feel like a lot more people were getting sick just in general, so that's kind of like in your mind.
Yeah.
So you told me about this cleanse, and I was like, all right.
Yeah.
I think it's good. It's 20 days, which sucks because you're supposed to eat raw, vegan for 20 days, and then you take 30 capsules a day. But it's a full body detox.
Yeah, you're doing great, though. You're doing great.
And yeah, I've lost about 10 pounds.
Yeah. Holy shit.
I definitely noticed a difference. I feel lighter when I'm playing basketball.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know if I can actually jump higher, but I feel like I can.
Okay.
Because I feel lighter.
I'm into it.
I feel bouncier.
I mean, for me personally.
More pep in my step.
Yeah. I mean, for me personally, I just love food so much that I don't know that I could go completely raw. I feel like I might need a modification on that.
Yeah. I think
one small modification. Not a large one, like French fries or anything. I'm just saying like maybe just like a fish or something. I know it sounds crazy, but like.
Yeah. So it's almost good that I kind of worked my way into it. Because I was eating meat every day.
Yeah.
Before that, I mean, you remember. I mean, we were in Tulum. We were eating meat.
Tacos.
Everything.
Everything.
So that was kind of my last hurrah. We went to Tulum.
Which we did for our birthdays, which was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the last hurrah, and then I went on a cleanse. Feeling great. Feeling really healthy. glad I'm doing it.
I'm
got
thinking
like
about the cleanse.
got like
Though.
a week left, and I'm like, I want it to be over for sure. I'm ready for it to be over.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that sucks, but you feel good at the same time. So then you become more motivated to like, should I just cheat? And you're like, no, why would I cheat? Like, I feel great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so that kind of becomes the motivation. But at the end of the day, you're like, man, once these 20 days is up, I don't think I'm going to eat trash.
Yeah.
But I want to eat
I wouldn't do that.
I want to eat like a sandwich.
Yeah. And it's even better because LA is opening back up.
Yeah.
So then you get to go to like cute restaurants.
And pretty much the only thing you can eat at a restaurant that's raw is Sun Cafe has a raw lasagna zucchini.
Fucking gross, fam.
And there's no pasta. It's
just nasty.
It's made out of zucchini and
like
it's completely cold.
And it says pesto on it and sauce, and it's just like, this is some shit. Like, no, don't call this lasagna.
It's good for about 1/3 of it.
Got it.
But then the flavors, I think there's something about when food is cooked that the flavors aren't as overbearing.
Yeah.
So when everything's cold, like ice cold, you're eating it, you're like, this pesto is like
trash.
It's too much. It's like the only thing I'm tasting right now.
I get that.
When you're eating something hot, like a pizza or like a hot
things kind of
lasagna,
together.
Like a hot lasagna, like it's the steam, the heat of it, the cheese is all like gooey, and so like that's distracting you from like
cheese.
Like if you just tasted that lasagna like cold, you'd probably be like, this is salty.
Right.
It's just too much salt, but you're distracted by all that other stuff. You know what I mean?
Totally. I get it. Yeah. So you'll be excited for when the restaurants open like fully, because I feel like you'll be done with the cleanse about then. I mean, outdoor seating is happening now, but I heard that indoor is supposed to happen soon.
I mean, during summer, do you even need indoor?
No, not in LA. No, we're good. But it's kind of cold. It's been kind of cold lately.
The sun's coming out. It's starting to feel good.
Yeah, I guess. But I'm like 67 is not warm to me. So I need like 77, 87.
Yeah, you got a little cold booty.
I do.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I really do. Okay, so what else have we been up to? I've been working. I've been chilling. I am in the process of getting my real estate license. Woo woo.
Tight.
I'm like, can I get something? You know, shit. Yeah, so I'm doing that. And what else? Still taking care of my puppy.
Oh yeah, we call him Tootie now.
We call him Tootie. He was Nugget, and then he moved to Tuna, and now he's just like Tootie and Tuna.
Yeah.
Tootie. He's sleeping right now, so I would show you him.
The evolution of a pet, man. Let me tell you.
Holy shit. He's like an adult now. He's like a teenager, and he's like.
But you kind of adapt to his routine.
Yeah. And
then it doesn't bother you as much, I'm assuming.
No, it's fine now. And he's all a teenager. He's like, Mom, stop hugging me. And I'm like, okay. They grow up so fast.
So he wants you to leave his ass alone. That's what you're saying.
Basically, Shorty don't have the time for me.
Wow.
Shorty bogus.
That switched so quick.
No, I know. Well,
remember he used to cry. He used to like cry, be so annoying every time you leave, keep you up at night. He kept you up at night. You remember that?
Yeah, because he was crying, but it's not like he was thriving for my attention. He was like,
and now he wants you to leave his ass alone.
I mean, that's cool. So, because I like to be live like alone too. So it's like, you know, like we're mirroring, we're projecting each other's energy. It's like, it's cool. You know, I think that I would like this version of a dog rather than a super needy dog. I feel like that's not my vibe.
Yeah, you're an Aquarius.
Yeah. So he's like, I'll be over here in the room. Like, hit me up if like, you have snacks. And I'm like, sick. Yeah, when I'm like leaving because they never come right after me. So yeah, you know. You
think domesticated dogs, you just put them out random place in the wild, survive?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, 100%.
You think your dog would survive? Or you think he's so spoiled at this point that he's getting treats every day?
He's not spoiled.
I'm just saying he's so domesticated because he's never lived a life other than that.
No, Shorty will be good. He has instincts.
He'll be good? Okay.
Yeah, you know. I don't think he could adhere to extreme weather conditions. Like, I don't think he's like a fucking wolf. But like, I don't think he could like know. But I'm sure he could like find a cave and like get his food. I think he would know.
He's got a good nose.
Yeah, he's got a good nose. Yeah. So let's jump right in because I kind of been wanting to like talk about this because I've been seeing this everywhere on social media. Attacks on Asian people, like Asian elders. Dude, so I guess like I don't know. I feel like this like
only elderly people.
Yeah.
Weird.
I am just really in shock because I didn't realize this was happening until then I saw a couple of my homeboys who were like Korean rappers put on their Twitter and they're like, yo, like what the fuck is going on? Like we need to do something about this. Like we need to band together. So then I start seeing all these tweets and like from like celebrities who are Asian, like, yo, like, fight the crime against Asians. I guess people are saying, because, that Corona started in Wuhan, whatever. And so they're basically saying that Chinese or people of Asian descent brought that over here and they're blaming them. And so they're attacking them. So I'm going to show you a little video. Okay, so here's a video that I found online.
There have been a string of violent attacks on Asian Americans across the country.
See, dude, I'm not having that shit.
Last Thursday, an 84-year-old Thai American was murdered in San Francisco.
84, dude.
He died this week.
Murdered.
On Wednesday, a 64-year-old Vietnamese grandmother was assaulted in San Jose. And on the same day, a Filipino American was slashed across the face on a subway.
See,
2019 Nobel Peace Prize nominee.
let me just say this real quick. Y'all, whoever's doing this trash ass shit, they pulling up on the older people. Because if you pull up on anybody of Asian descent in Koreatown that's around our age, they ain't fucking going for this shit. They're not going for this shit. So, like, the fact that people are preying on older people, like, that's just beyond sick to me.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot.
My whole thing is I would just need to know more information on this because it's like people are seeing like a connection, right? But is this meant to be something? Is this organized? Is this happening in like specific a city, multiple cities, or they're just saying in general people are being?
I mean, so
because people have been racist towards Asians, and I totally agree. Like nobody talks about it. It's crazy. It's crazy.
100%. Yeah.
And then of course this isn't gonna make it better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that girl in the video, I think it said AAP.
Yeah.
That's one of the organizations she works with. She was like, yeah, I was talking to this news organization, that news organization. So they don't want to pick up the story. They don't want to pick up the story because it's not like the narrative that necessarily sells.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're saying in under what context? You mean like people aren't like don't care
saying,
about it or
no?
like,
I'm saying the main racism that gets talked about that's popularized between white and black people.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh wait, don't forget about like Asians, and there's real attacks going on right now.
Right. And there's a huge Asian community in California. It's like also the videos I've been seeing about people getting attacked has also been in New York and on the trains and subways and stuff. So I mean, in the two biggest cities, I feel like. And
it makes sense. Like those cities probably have more
100%.
The coastal cities,
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's kind of fucked up. I mean, Jeremy Lin, let me pull up what he said.
That'd be cool to like see.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Jeremy Lin says that he was called coronavirus on court, and they are now investigating exactly what happened. Now, he put out a statement and just basically talked about certain things that have been happening. He said, I know this was disappointing some of you, but I'm not naming or shaming anyone. What good does it do in this situation for someone to be torn down? It doesn't make my community safer or solve any of our long-term problems with racism. When I experienced racism in the Ivy League, it was my assistant coach, Kenny Blakeney, that talked me through it. He shared with me his own experiences as a black man, stories of racism I couldn't begin to comprehend, stories including being called the N-word and having things thrown at him from cars. He drew from his experiences with identity to teach me how to stay strong in mine. He was also the first person to tell me I was an NBA player as a sophomore at Harvard. I thought he was crazy. The world will have you believe there isn't enough justice or opportunities to go around, that we only have time to pay attention to one group of people at a time, so we all need to fight for that spot, that the people you see hurting other people that look like you on the news represent an entire group of people, but this just isn't true.
Yeah, I guess like someone made a racial slur to him, and so he was just kind of speaking on what happened. But that's crazy that somebody even like Jeremy Lin, who's in the NBA, like what? Like you wouldn't think
Didn't he go to Harvard?
I don't know. Did he?
He went to I'm pretty sure he went to Harvard. His story is crazy. Pretty sure he went to Harvard.
Yeah.
So he's smart.
Yeah.
As hell. And he walked on. He either walked on the Harvard, like he didn't play college ball, like he didn't get a basketball college scholarship. I think he walked on to that and then made it to the NBA from there.
Oh wow. Damn.
So he was he wasn't even like a highly scouted player, and then he made it to the Knicks, and then Linsanity happened.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What the hell is Linsanity?
Linsanity there was like a year or two. There was like 1 or 2 seasons where Jeremy Lin was literally playing. He scored like 40, 50 points in a game.
Oh, damn.
And he just came out of nowhere. Like he wasn't.
So Shorty be balling.
He wasn't like a highly scouted player or anything.
Yeah. Yeah,
so
man.
His story is crazy, but yeah, I'm sure.
That's crazy to think that somebody in the NBA would be going through that as well.
Well, he was saying when he was in the Ivy League. So imagine imagine being like the only.
No, I think he was saying something happened to him recently.
No, he said in the Ivy League.
Yeah, no,
He said when I was talking with my coach in the Ivy League, he was telling me how he dealt with racism.
Oh, right.
And he helped me get through that. So like imagine being the only, potentially, I don't know his team, but the only Asian player on your team, because there's really not that many Asian basketball players.
That's what I was going to say. It doesn't seem like a common thing.
Yeah. So I don't know if he was experiencing racism from his teammates, but I'm saying, I don't know. There could have just been in general, like, people playing you, or like teams playing you, trying to get in your head.
Saying funny, weird shit that they think is not necessarily racist. Yeah,
shit gets competitive out there.
Yeah, totally. There's no excuse for that shit. But I guess he was saying that he went through something recently, though, and that's why he didn't want to quote, because he didn't want to, like, throw anybody under the bus or whatever he's trying to justify. Anyways, I just think it's insane that, like, 2021, like, one of the top basketball players who's actually of a different race is, like, getting,
Yeah, he's not in the NBA right now. He's
not?
No.
Oh, shit.
He plays overseas.
Okay. Well, either way.
But yeah.
So I also saw like someone tweet recently. I don't want to pull that up because I feel like this is a cool thing. Okay, so basically just like how to help. And so one of the things they were saying was just kind of just like talking about this and expressing this to other people of different ethnicities, because for us, you know what I mean, like I talk to you about like things that I'm going through as, black woman and, all the things that I see on the TV. But for us to have this conversation about the Asian community, I think we need to keep it alive because people aren't having this conversation. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of getting swept under the rug.
And it's such I don't know, everything's such a divided thing.
Yeah. That
at some point the message needs to switch to what's the goal? The goal is for everybody to come together.
Yeah, 100%.
Versus like, I don't know, it's been
trying to keep us separate and shit.
Separate, but also like the whole narrative of the last like year has been like people trying to get theirs.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. I deserve this. No, I deserve this. No, I deserve this. Like everyone's trying. It's like survival modes, like fight or flight, because everyone's going through this COVID shit. Everyone's locked down and then there's racism stuff happening to Asians and the news isn't covering it because they think like, oh, it's not like the news that sells it or whatever. So it's like at some point, like that message needs to switch, and then all this goofy stuff will go away. You know
I hope so, man, because it just seems like, obviously things are like being uncovered and like, I don't know. I just feel like it's 2020 fucking one. Like, are we that so low vibrational in the world and so like lack of conscious that we are like really just tripping over race still? Like, like it's just crazy to me. It's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure the aliens is looking at us like, you stupid motherfuckers. Like that's what y'all on? Shit melting all over the place.
I mean, that's
torpedo joints everywhere.
That's the overall conspiracy.
You know what I mean?
Is like you introduce aliens, and then we don't care about any of this.
100%. Nobody give about that. No. No one will care. It'll take like some 2000. You ever see the movie 2012 with like the world freezes over? I feel like we need one of those type of pandemics. Don't. I mean, I'm not trying.
Do not wish that on us. We're almost out.
Listen.
We're almost out of this shit.
I'm not trying to manifest that. All I'm saying
is take it back.
Like, no. I need to explain myself right now. I need to explain myself. All I'm saying is I feel like there needs to be something where we come together and like we help each other in a way of like life or death type shit. It's like for people to get to realize like we're all the same. It's gonna take we're like locked in a crib together and like we're letting in people because they're like trying to get out from the cold outside.
Okay. Best case scenario.
Yeah.
Peaceful, cool aliens. Best case scenario.
Okay, cool.
You really want another fucking
I'm just
ice
saying.
age?
No, I don't
here.
know
Okay.
ice age. I'm just saying. I feel like people when they're desperate, they get down to the true.
Okay, cool, peaceful aliens that we can kick it with, and then people will be like, oh,
Nah, because then somebody gonna be coming around like them aliens is on some other shit. Then they're gonna try to like typecast the alien.
well that's fine. That's the next step up. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't want people be on some racist
Then
shit against aliens.
humans, they just like, oh, what are you? And you're like, I'm human. Right now, right? You know, you meet somebody and they're like,
yeah.
So what are you? And you're like, oh, like I'm half Guyanese and half black. If aliens exist, and then there's like multiple,
might be half alien, cuz.
yeah, I'm a mixed breed.
Mixed breed, cuz.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you're not talking about your race anymore. You're just like, I'm human. I'm an Earthling. I'm a Terran. You say Terran, that means Terra, Earth.
Scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah. Let's just pray for aliens to come through and just.
How can they help?
Huh?
How can they help?
How can you help?
You said you had something.
You know what? I did have something. I had a tweet pulled up. Sorry, but I closed out of it. So let me just pull this up for you, shouty. Okay. So I mean, I guess I just read an article saying that just keeping the conversation going about the fact that these things are going on is really important because I feel like things are getting swept under the rug. And, it's important for us to have this conversation with people who aren't of Asian descent, and I feel like everything that we've wanted as a Black community, we've always just wanted people to stand up for us and like to have that conversation beyond their own circles. So having this conversation is important. And I would just, encourage you to talk to your Asian friends and see if they're going through that shit. I mean, don't make it weird, but I think the genuine concern can be like nice when people feel like, they're not being supported. So yeah, read into this, read some articles, keep yourself knowledgeable because this shit is crazy out here. They out here fucking with the older people. Like that's not a vibe at all. So I don't know, people in the Asian community really care about, keeping the family together and having their harmony together. Shout out Jinjo.
Crazy.
Yeah. So yeah. So the next thing that I kind of want to talk about is this Rachel Kirkconnell shit. Kind of on the same wave. People were saying they wanted to cancel her because of a picture that was released. Well, basically, it's a couple different things, but they're basically people are outraged because.
Who is this chick?
Oh, this is the girl from The Bachelor.
She was on The Bachelor.
She's on The Bachelor currently.
Okay, and
so let me pull her up.
She got canceled.
Rachel Kirkconnell. They're basically accusing her of a cultural appropriation, if that's still a fucking thing. Just saying.
You thought it wasn't a thing anymore?
I was hoping it was over.
You were hoping it was over?
I'm fucking over that shit.
Okay, Bachelor fans accuse Rachel.
Yes. Okay, so here is the picture.
So she's she dresses as a Native American. Okay.
Yes. And I was just telling Matt earlier that I have a picture of this in this exact same outfit.
Oh, God. So we're about to cancel your ass.
You ain't canceling me, shorty, because I can't get canceled.
No, you're canceled.
Nah, hell nah. But anyways, basically they're saying this is
the exact same outfit?
Dude.
I need to see the picture.
The exact same fucking outfit, bro. I'm about to pull this up.
Airdrop it to the laptop.
Yeah, I'm airdropping it right now. Boom, bow, bing. All right, you guys. So this is me on Halloween. I want to say I was like, 21. There we go. 2011.
I mean, it looks like the exact same outfit.
It's 100%. It's 100%. It's 100% the same one. Look at this. Boom.
Oh, let's see that again.
Look at the embroidery on the top.
Wow.
Same outfit.
One more time. I'm doing a thorough investigation on this.
Look at you can't see her feather. Her feather is right here.
Yeah.
See? Boop. Same motherfucking outfit.
Courtney's canceled, bro.
Shut your ass up. Boy, ain't nobody canceled.
Yo, you better post that and apologize tomorrow.
First of all, my grandma was Cherokee, so I ain't fucking canceled. So everybody kiss my ass. And even if my grandma wasn't Cherokee, like, I don't care. So listen, basically they're saying because she's white, it's cultural appropriation. You know, if y'all have heard me speak on this matter on my Instagram or on this podcast, I don't know if I believe in cultural appropriation. I feel like that's meant to be shared. And as long as you aren't doing anything hateful, I don't have no issue with it. So, I mean, I can't speak for the Native American community because, hey, this is y'all got to take this personal if y'all take it personal. Like, I can't speak for you. I don't want to speak on your struggle. For me personally, I don't find this offensive.
Okay, so here's the thing about this story. I mean, I don't know all the details.
Yeah.
Maybe you fill me in.
Yeah.
But people were mad at her.
Because of...
But she didn't... I think she still, like, was on the show. Like, I don't think she got fired from anything for this. But the host, Chris Harrison, I think is his name.
Yep.
Is that his name?
Yeah, it's Chris Harrison.
He got fired or at least replaced.
He said he stepped down. He said he stepped down.
He did step down.
Yeah, he stepped down. He stepped down.
But you know he got pressured to do that.
100%. They're like, you either step down, we're going to step your ass down.
So he got fired because after The Bachelor...
He defended her.
The Bachelor said that people were making too big of a deal of it. Basically what you're saying.
Yeah, basically.
The Black Bachelor, the first Black Bachelor, essentially is saying what you said.
Yeah.
Then the host agreed with him. And then now he's the one that's losing his job, essentially.
I mean, it's crazy because, like, also Charlamagne the God and, like, multiple people have gone on record saying, like, everybody needs to relax. I guess this is more of the issue. Let me just scroll down a little bit. Okay, so this is her liking a picture of 3 what seems to be young white Americans dressing up maybe for a Taco Tuesday or something. I don't know.
People have too much time on their hands,
yeah.
man. Taco Tuesday outfits? What?
And not to mention, okay, so see how their faces are blacked out? I know whoever...
So that's not her, yeah.
Yeah, whoever did that also did the mustache. So they weren't rocking mustaches. But they're dressed in sombreros, and, like, this seems to be, like...
All right, I'm about to go through all the stuff that you liked, okay? I'm about to...
Like, that shit's crazy to me.
You can't like anything.
I don't know if you're trying to be funny, but that shit ain't funny.
You can't be liking anything anymore.
Listen, anyways. So, Rachel Kirkconnell liked this, okay?
Okay, but this is my thing.
How the fuck you gonna go through somebody's likes?
Yeah, that's weird.
That's just weird.
Okay, this photo is just ridiculous. Like, this is the goofiest photo I've ever seen. The mustaches.
No, whoever released these photos did that.
Huh?
Whoever released the photos did that. Like, they blocked out their faces, and so they drew on those mustaches as well. So that's not the original picture. Let's just make that clear.
They're not wearing mustaches.
No. I think we need to be clear on that. No, they're not.
They're not wearing mustaches?
No.
I thought that was part of the costume. I was
no,
like,
100%.
These guys are goofy.
100% not a part of the costume.
Okay.
Yeah.
Either way, the costumes, they're not very good. But
yeah,
they're funny. They're funny looking, right?
Yeah.
They're goofy looking.
No, yeah.
What's the line? Like, if her friend is in Mexico, she's wearing a sombrero, and she likes that photo, I can't like that photo?
Also, can I just say this, and I'm not trying to justify anything or, like, minimize anybody's feelings. When I'm on Instagram, sometimes, shorty, I don't even be looking at what I'm liking. I'm like, oh shit, cute. I'm going fast. So it's not like I'm, like, intentionally thinking, like, let me stop and dissect this picture. Wow, 3 white girls, sombreros, maybe not in Mexico, Taco Tuesday. I'm not doing all that.
The other thing I'm so confused about this story is kind of people are slamming her for overall racism, essentially. It's not like one group of people that's saying we are outraged.
They're basically
by
just
this.
showing pictures.
Like, was there a group of Native Americans that were like, we are outraged by you wearing a Native American outfit?
Let me clear this up.
I'm part Cherokee.
Let me clear this up. So basically, it's multiple pictures that they are trying to build a case. So I'll go on to the next one so we can see the next one. The next one is her again.
But that's the same. So, it's the same thing. That's like a sorority party.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, they're saying she posted a picture with the girl pal who wore a short police officer costume. Like, what?
Okay, well.
Yeah, like, and then this little Native American picture. Okay, girl right here. And then the last one is she also liked this picture of this girl in a MAGA hat. This is not her wearing the MAGA hat. But basically, they just went through her likes. Like, this shit is getting crazy. How are you going to go through somebody's likes?
Right. Going through somebody's likes, you can't do anything anymore.
Like, Jesus Christ.
But this is my question, which I'm so curious about. Who is the one that's outraged? Because
everybody. All the people that are
just
watching, just random people. I don't think it's a collective group that's like, hey, Native Americans against the Bachelor.
So it's just the PC police. It's just people on Twitter.
It's fans.
Just people on Twitter.
Here, fans are also furious at the brunette graphic designer's past Instagram engagement. Like, then somebody's like, girl, remember when you bullied me in high school for liking black guys? Like, it's just like a lot of like weird shit. She liked this picture of a girl standing in front of a Confederate flag thing. Okay. I mean, they just really dissecting all this shit.
Why this girl looks exactly like Rebecca Black, but from the Friday video.
Does she?
I don't know. From that picture, I'm like, whoa.
Weird.
Anyway.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't want to spend too much time on this because I feel like this is like the same shit that we hear week by week. I personally don't think this is that deep. I think people are fishing, and I think people just need to just enjoy The Bachelor. It's not like The Bachelor is some fucking wow, great upstanding
Well, no, this is the issue is that just how there's a divide in how people are thinking about things, and people might be angry at different groups, but it's ideologically, right?
Yeah.
There's gonna be a divide with content, right? There's gonna be the squeaky clean, not take any risks, pretty much boring and cookie cutter thing like The Bachelor. No one's watching The Bachelor because it's edgy or unique or entertaining.
Right.
And they're going to do whatever they can for people not to be outraged. They're going to go further than they should, and it's going to make the show worse.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be other shows that are willing to push the edge. People are going to be outraged, and they're going to say, we don't care that you're outraged. But The Bachelor is kind of not one of those shows, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're like, we're not going to take the risk, But it is the double standard of okay, she wore a Native American outfit. The black Bachelor was like, I think you guys are making too big of a deal about this. Then the other guy says the exact same thing, and then they give him the shit. They're like, do you know what I'm saying? It's it's either.
I think it's just not the greatest. I mean, unfortunately, I know this is sad, and I know this isn't something that I think should happen or is it justified, but I do feel as if right now that in the community of the world, maybe white people are not necessarily the first person that people want to hear from on a matter of
he was the second one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, still, I don't think that I'm not saying it's right.
So just shut up, basically.
Because right now I'm not saying white people. I don't like.
But I'm saying that was the only correct thing. Listen, that he could do in that situation.
Yes.
For The Bachelor.
I'm just trying to give you a little bit of insight.
But because he's white.
I'm giving you some insight.
Isn't that kind of an issue?
Let me give you some insight.
Going forward in the future.
So basically what I'm trying to say is although he is saying what The Bachelor said, I think it's just a delicate time right now for white people to be standing up for something that does seem to be, legit. And I know,
but
I know it is a double standard. Let me finish.
And he's defending a contestant.
I understand that. All I'm saying is just right now, you don't really need to tell people how they need to feel, or can you understand how they feel because you haven't been in that place. The Bachelor, he's on the show. He decides the girls. It's kind of his opinion kind of counts. The guy who's the host, not because he's white. I mean, some people will say it's because he's white. I think he just needs to stay the fuck out of it. Just stay out of it. Okay,
so just to give you a real life example, because maybe this happened. I host the dating show. I'm the host. I got my boy Cade on there, right? He's trying to date a cute shouty, right?
What?
People dig up some photos that he liked and a photo of him dressed as a Native American in high school.
Okay.
Now people are outraged. They're saying this guy's a racist, blah, blah. I'm like, no, look, Kate ain't that bad.
No, that's different. You and Kate have a different relationship than The Bachelor and Chris Harrison. That is not the same.
No, Chris Harrison and this girl.
Oh, okay. No, there's no relationship there, so that makes it even worse. No, that would make sense.
Well, I'm saying the relationship is she's a contestant on the show.
Yeah, but you and Kate are friends, though. So you would have boundaries, or you'd have what's the word I'm looking for? You could make the case because you're his friend that he isn't like that because you know him. You have background. You have history with him. This dude has no history with her. So he don't need to be saying shit.
It's a nuanced thing, but essentially what you're saying is the only correct thing for him to do in that situation is...
Shut the fuck up.
shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
So, with that being said,
shut the fuck up.
At a certain point in our society, doesn't that create a problem?
Yeah, we're gonna have to but you need to let this rock for a little bit. This is gonna have to like.
So white.
Right now, white people need to shut the fuck up.
White people in this situation just have to shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Y'all had time. Y'all gonna get time again. Just let us ride out how we feel about the situation. Let us speak first. If we ask you for your opinion, yeah, of course. But I think in the matter of things that don't concern a certain race, I think that you're allowed to give your opinion upon called for. I would never be in no situation with no Native Americans be like, this is not offensive. You shouldn't be offended by it. Because I'm not Native American. Like I said, I personally don't find this offensive, but I can't speak for that community. And so, like, the same thing with him. He ain't black, or he ain't none of these.
But what community was offended by it?
Okay, the Native American community, the community of people who aren't with Trump, the community of people who feel like they shouldn't be dressing up like, cultural appropriation. So anybody feels offended by that. So for me, I don't think that he has any grounds to say anything. You know what I'm saying?
But you're straight. Like, cultural appropriation doesn't exist.
No, I mean, here's the thing. I personally don't feel offended by it, but that's not for me to say about every other community, because I'm not going to be like I said, Native American people don't have the right. I can't do that.
This is the issue with what we're kind of agreeing on right now.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
The issue is that right now, you're saying right now white people need to shut the fuck up. Okay, that's great. You wore the same outfit as her.
For sure.
So next month when they've moved on, past going on white people, now they start finding black people that are doing the same shit, and it's just as bad. Now what do?
I tell them.
But when I could have spoke out ahead of time and been like, no, you guys are. If I don't speak out at all, then people think that's okay. And
I don't think I think you're placing yourself in a situation that doesn't need to be placed.
I'm not. This is a real life situation. You wore the outfit.
I don't think that you.
I'm trying to defend you.
I don't think you need to defend me. And I feel like maybe
because if I can't, I can't defend her, then I can't defend you. You're wearing the same outfit.
I don't think you're not understanding though. You're not understanding the fact that you're my boyfriend.
Isn't that?
So that hold on. Let me finish. So you being my boyfriend and defending me because I had the same outfit on, it's not the same as Chris Harrison defending a girl who's a contestant. As a white man,
that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying, though.
So
I'm saying
what are you justifying?
I'm not justifying anything. The idea of, you said in the beginning of this, I don't really believe in cultural appropriation.
I don't.
Okay, cool. Somebody comes after this person, and I don't speak out because I'm white, and at this moment, I should shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you don't have nothing to do with you. So, yeah.
When I don't say anything, and I'm not like, oh, people are making too big of a deal out of this because it's not that big of a deal, and then I agree, and maybe I don't know that you wore that same outfit, and I agree, like, yeah, this is wrong. And then I didn't know you wore that outfit till today.
Okay. So what are you saying?
Now I'm a hypocrite.
No, you're not.
Now I have to go on record and say, yeah, my girlfriend is fucked up for doing that. When really, I should have just spoken the truth and been authentic the whole time.
I don't think you need to say anything.
So then people come after you, then what do I say?
Listen, if you don't agree that it's a cultural appropriation, it's like I'm not asking you to change how you feel authentically based on the situation. I'm asking you just don't say shit until you're called upon. Even if you did feel that way, that it was wrong that she did that.
Don't say anything until you're called upon.
And if people are like coming at you like, what, your girlfriend did this, then you're like, okay, well, fuck, people are saying this to me. But if this has nothing to do with you, I don't feel like you need to answer for the Native American community. I just don't.
Well, we might have to disagree on this one as far as,
I guess.
I don't think the host should have been fired.
I don't think he should have been fired either, but I think that also sometimes you got to realize this is a very delicate time, and you got to be very careful with what you're saying, especially as a white male, because white male have been seen to be like, kind of the people right now that's under a magnifying glass. It's like, you got to be careful because you don't want to offend people by making or minimalizing someone's situation, and by speaking out against this, it feels like you don't know how to have empathy for that situation because you've never been in it. Like I said, I would never be mad at a Native American person like, what the fuck, like, don't be offended, because I'm not Native American. I don't know how it feels.
The issue is that there's no consensus.
I think you're trying to think way too deep, and I think people just need to just amongst themselves. If you feel offended by it, let that person know. You don't need to cancel nobody, but you can also speak your piece. I don't think it needs to be this whole cancel culture, but also
they were probably trying to replace him anyway.
I mean, shit, probably. Who knows? I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Shorty's probably Shorty's time's up.
He's been doing it for like 20 years.
Yeah.
They need a fresh face.
I mean, whatever. I'm not here to say he needed fresh rays. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying.
What do you mean? You love The Bachelor?
I don't fucking like The Bachelor at all. So sorry, Nick Vale. Yeah. So I don't know. Things get weird out here. But, you know, to lighten the mood a little bit, I have something that I do want to start doing every week. And it is my favorite Uber Eats or Postmates delivery of the week. Because usually I cook a fuck ton. But sometimes when it's just me, I'm not, you know? And I'm like working all day. It's not for me. So my favorite, I actually ordered this on Uber Eats. So if you live in the Hollywood area or surrounding Hollywood area, WeHo, Larchmont Village, Franklin Village, this spot is for you. Okay, so it's called Salaya Plant-Based Kitchen. It's located on 5185 Hollywood Boulevard. It's in town, Thai-town, between Franklin and Kingsley. So if you know where that is. Let me tell y'all. Matt, you've had this spot. Remember I ordered it for us?
What is it?
Salaya Plant-Based Kitchen. Okay, listen, y'all. I know some of y'all thinking like plant-based, I don't know. But I'm telling you right now, this salad that I ordered from there is the best salad that I've ever eaten. And it kind of reminds me of when I go to San Francisco and I eat at this place called Burma Superstar. I know that's Burmese food, but this salad is called the crispy rice salad. And you can get it with any protein. I get it with tofu, fried tofu. And it's just like all these ingredients like mint and ginger and lettuce with this chili lime vinaigrette. And they take brown rice, right? And they put it in the fryer, okay? And then when they pull it out, it's like this crunchy, crispy topping for the salad. I'm telling y'all, if you try anything this week on Uber Eats or Postmates, try the spot. Salaya Plant-Based Kitchen. Also, for dessert, get the mango sticky rice. Thank me later. I have been watching a lot of like Wendy's eating show. I don't know if you guys have heard of that, but I make Matt watch it with me. And it's this girl, and she like deep fries like lobster, and she like puts it in this hot Cheeto dust and like eats it with cheese. I'm obsessed. So
okay, I watch these shows with you, and it's pretty much everything they do covered in hot Cheeto dust.
Swear to God.
Crab legs covered in hot Cheeto dust. Donuts covered in Taki dust.
Mozzarella sticks.
And then they put extra cheese on the side or whatever.
Oh, God, it's so good. And they do like...
So how do they just coat this with Cheeto dust? Are you just taking bags of Cheetos, throwing them in the blender?
Yeah, 100%.
That's it?
100%.
Is there like extra step to make it
I mean,
stick?
it's probably like an egg wash, you know?
Wow, these people really go in.
I mean, but like, I think I just like am probably just like watching like in awe because I'm like, damn, I wish I had that. And just like the way they eat, it's like, and they crunch into it. It's like, I'm a very, don't. I'm like, don't do that. Cause I'm gonna eat that. So yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, anyways. Okay, so let's do some blind reactions.
Yeah. I've actually been really looking forward to watching these. Well, we were watching some funny, oh my God, the little kid stuff was messed up.
Dude.
Who was that guy? Joey Salads.
Joey Salads.
He was
doing some skits about like if he can get
he was literally abducting the kids with candy.
Yeah. He was like talking to the parents first before and shit.
I would just feel so weird. Like if I was a YouTuber and I was like, oh, I got this great idea. And even if you get the parents' permission, I would just feel weird.
I mean, no, I think it's a social experience, for like a good cause and shit. I don't think it's fine, but I know what you mean. That's funny. Okay.
I'm just saying he's offering kids candy in the playground.
You're right. You are totally right. You're totally right.
And they're like, yeah, give me candy. It's like, God.
And you're like, ew, who is
God,
this man?
The hell?
Okay, so this blind reaction, I think I'll just pause it and tell me when you want me to pause it if we want to say something. But it's this guy called Emmanuel, I hope I don't say his last name right, Acho. And you've probably seen his clips on Instagram. They do like little like panels and ask people questions and, so this one is called Interracial Relationships, Uncomfortable Conversations with a Black Man. So I'll just play a little bit of it and we'll, kind of tell me how you feel about it.
Welcome to another episode of Uncomfortable Conversations with a Black Man. prior to 1967,
Oh my God.
these couples were joining me on stage, they would have to look like this. Because this would have been illegal.
Okay, yeah.
It still makes you a little uncomfortable.
Okay, not really, but whatever. This girl's from the Bachelorette.
It probably applies to something, right? Or like some people. I'm sure some people get uncomfortable still.
I guess.
But yeah, not you. You're like, what?
But I want to start with an email that I received, and I really want to focus on.
Kind of talks like a preacher or something.
Totally.
Because someone asked me, they said, Emmanuel, as a black man, do you feel betrayed?
The music, I think.
When you see a black woman?
Yeah.
This sounds like it was produced by
Okay, so he
Oprah.
said, do you feel betrayed when you see a black female with a white male?
I might not necessarily say I feel betrayed, but I feel some type of way. Rachel, you and I, we go back. And so I'm going to tell you something that I haven't told you before. 2017, I'm watching The Bachelorette, and I see finally they chose a black woman. They chose a black queen. And I'm thinking to myself, surely.
You all right over there?
Pick a black king.
Yeah, I did okay.
I know nothing about Ryan. Like, nothing about Ryan. Never met the guy. But all I see is Rachel picked a guy who is seemingly white. I felt some type
Okay.
about that. What would you
So she was on the.
to someone
She was the Bachelorette, or she was.
She was the Bachelorette.
She was.
She was.
Well, friend. I don't even know if I should say friend after you just said that to me. No, I'm kidding. But honestly,
She ain't kidding.
I had to say, you know what? My journey of love can't be any different just because the color of my skin is. And people can't judge me for picking someone who doesn't look like me.
Right.
Like, I feel like they expect me to pick someone who looks just like me, but that's not fair. They should just want me to fall in love with whoever it is that I vibe with.
You know, I think about this quote, and I was thinking about this yesterday. It says, if the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? We all remember that. If the enemy of my enemy is my friend, then the friend of my enemy is my enemy. And I was thinking, historically speaking, white people are the enemy of black people. So when you see a black person with the white person, then all of a sudden you're like, wait, you're with the enemy. Have you lost friends?
What the fuck? Have you lost friends based on who you love being with a black man?
I wouldn't say I've lost friends.
I was like, she better not say yes. What the hell? Where do these people live?
She said there's been a lot of difficult moments with a lot of people that she's very close to. So yes, motherfucker.
With people that I'm very close to that it's been very hurtful, and I don't know exactly how to approach it. I don't know how to communicate our relationship to them in a way that they understand. I don't know how to get rid of racism and just allow them to see him for the person that he is. I don't know how to do that, and that is why I want to talk, because
No, I'm gonna tell you something. I love every moment of it.
Why?
Because
Is he black?
is growth and strength in our relationship.
What do you mean? Is he black?
I'm just talking shit.
Oh,
Diversity is a great thing. When people show true colors,
he's got a good voice.
Yeah.
not everybody's going to be accepting of everything.
Do you not have a problem with the fact of when black people are seen with white people, to a degree, to the black person, like, you've lessened your blackness? Like, Rachel, you were...
I don't feel like that. I mean, my black. Listen, I don't give a fuck.
Okay, I know. Okay, this is my thing. I know that some of this exists, right?
Yeah.
Or it exists, but to me, it doesn't feel like the overwhelming idea that goes on. I don't think it goes on at all within the relationship. If it does go on, it goes on like between, like outsiders.
Okay,
You
so
get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying?
Here's what I think. I think that there is a level in which a lot of white people have to deal with things with their white families sometimes, where they go through, maybe insensitivities and black jokes that, sometimes it's like, they say you have that, there's always that uncle at Thanksgiving who's like saying some racist shit. I feel like everybody, has that uncle. And so I do think that exists. For me in the black community, I don't really know. I feel like we've ascended past people joking or making fun of me because I'm dating a white boy. I don't think that happens still.
Right, but you've made comments before about when you see a white girl with a black man, for example?
Comments like what? Let's be clear.
Like, it's frowned upon, or people talk about it in a weird way.
But I personally don't have that view. But
I'm not saying you do. I'm saying the talk is there. The conversation is there.
And that's only because there's a certain type of I guess you could say categorism that's like, if that's a fucking word, that's happening when certain types of white women are dating certain types of black men. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always that stigma with black men who are dating bigger white girls. Like, there's that. And I think that they're in this interracial relationship thing, there's lots of causes because of that. Because I feel like black men have taken a very hard hit as far as like who will want them. And I feel like unless you're like, you know.
What do you mean they're taking a hard hit?
I mean, I honestly believe that, because like if you're not an NBA player, if you don't have a lot of money, it's hard for like a middle class, you know, black man, you know, I don't know. I just feel like it might be a little bit harder for dating for them sometimes. Because they are stigmatized. You know, there's a lot of things going on in the community that not necessarily for them. So sometimes, you know, I saw this article and I saw someone say that you'll never see a rich ass white lady with a broke ass black dude, but you'd see it flipped around. So I'm not saying for the most part that black people are poor. I'm just saying I feel like sometimes it's harder for black men because there's this weird underlying thing that happens in the black community between black women and black men. So, you know, they kind of go outside their race. I mean, there's millions of reasons. We don't have to get into all that. But I don't know. I feel like there's like their own little things that happen, if you get what I'm saying.
Right. I'm more responding about the video as far as like he was saying like it's like you're like dating the enemy, or like people think that like you're walking around, they're like, oh, he's with a white guy, she's dating the enemy. Like stuff like that. I'm like,
I mean, I'm sure there's some stupid ass people that still are on that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then like he's asking her, have you lost any friends over this? I'm like, who do you know that is losing friends because they're dating outside their race? Like, who are these people friends with?
I mean, we live in LA, so maybe we're just like a little more, you know, sheltered to the idea of what people probably go through.
Right. But do people think this is like the norm? Because it's not. I don't think it's the norm.
I don't think
what
it's
I'm
the norm
saying.
either.
As far as like walking around and people being like, "Oh my God, they're traitors," like on both sides. Like, "Oh my God, how
we are of sound mind and consciousness though, so we don't operate like a lot of other people. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. I do feel like maybe sometimes there are black dudes, or even like, you know, some black dudes that I know probably they're like, "What the fuck?" Like, you know, you're dating that white boy or some shit. But I don't think they would ever say that to me. So it doesn't exist for me. But I do think that it still happens, yes. I think it's a thing. Let's see what else happens.
Woman, law degree, well-spoken, you're with Brian, good dude, but he's not black. People look at you and you're like, Rachel shouldn't even be talking. Like, she's not even black.
I've experienced that, and hearing you talk about the way you grew up, you've probably experienced that your entire life. I've always been told that I wasn't black enough. And I'm not even I don't have, you know, any white in my blood. Actually, I don't know if that's true, but just, I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, I am not biracial is what I'm saying. Like, I'm a black woman, and I've always been told that I wasn't black enough because of the way that I grew up, the experiences that I had. And so you know, to be 100% honest, and you know this, it was something that I fought before I came onto The Bachelor. Up until I was 30, I really didn't date seriously outside of my race because I felt like society, not my parents, not my friends.
I mean, I don't identify with this. I mean, I am biracial. Yes, there are times where I feel like I wasn't black enough, for sure. I mean, but I don't think that had anything to do with who I dated, though. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't like, wow, I'm less black because I have a white boyfriend. It was more like, I'm less black because I'm getting treated differently at school because I don't, like, culturally, I don't know some of the things when I was younger. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. This seems like really intense. This seems like Jesus Christ. Like, fucking.
People really overthinking stuff.
Oh my God. I'm like, damn, shawty, you was on The Bachelorette. Like who you like. Like, you fine. I don't know. I don't want to minimize her struggle. But, you know, I'm just saying.
You know, she really found love with the Bachelorette.
Yeah, I mean, look at her boo now. She got it. He don't even look white. So what's she talking about?
He just sitting there like
he don't know what the fuck to say. See, he doing his
shut,
job.
I'm just gonna
see,
shut
there
the
you
fuck
go.
up.
Shut the fuck up, boy. He know what the fuck is going on.
Maybe he's about to ask him something.
Maybe
he's gonna speak when he's spoken to.
Shout it. Anyways, that's a little too serious for me. I'm fucking over that. You know what I'm saying? Let's do some Reddits. I think those are funny. Yeah, I don't know. That just seems like a lot. So yeah. So Matt, you do go on Reddit a lot or what?
No, never.
Never? Interesting. That's funny. Yeah, I will ask something to Reddit at like 7 a.m. in the morning because I'm like freaking out, like, damn, I have anxiety about this thing, and then I'll Reddit it, and then I'm like, oh, okay, someone else is going through this too, and then it'll be fine, and then I'll never use Reddit again.
This is our WTF. Here we go.
Okay. This looks like a really fucking bad idea already. What is that? Oh my god. See, you're dumb as hell.
What the?
Is that shit on his? No.
He just put it in his fly.
Oh my god, dude. I'm dead. I'm so dead.
Look at this door.
What is this? Is that a... Are you serious? That's a doorknob? Okay. The amount of money that it costs to put that in is like, bro. Why, fam? Oh my god, I'm dead.
Maybe it was the opposite. Maybe he broke the handle and that was all he had in the shop, and he just got super genius.
I don't know about that. What the fuck is happening? Whoa. Okay.
It's a 3-year-old baby hanging from that balcony.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, this lady's freaking me out.
Yeah, the baby's about to fall.
What is that baby doing?
It's about to fall.
Oh my god.
The baby survived.
Are you serious?
That's what it says.
This one says, who knew Rukans hated Hannah Montana?
What is... Do you think he just sprayed it, like poured the repellent in that bottle, or does Hannah Montana really have
probably
an animal repellent? Look.
Oh, he ain't having that shit.
Okay. First of all, who is this guy that just has a pet?
Hell?
He's got a pet raccoon.
I'm done with him. I swear to God, where is this located?
Montana.
Oh, I was like, hell no.
No, Hannah Montana.
Yeah, Hannah Montana. I was about to say, no way. Not Shorty just on the car. Oh my god. So they probably got into an argument, and he's probably like hanging on, asking them to call the cops.
That's what you think's happening right now?
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, he's so relaxed and calm, and it's just like some of the stuff that people capture. I'm just like, what, dude? What is that? Oh, it's a bus. I think it's the music that's fucking me up. Like something's happening that I should be knowing about, and I don't know what it is.
It's the rail system. Look.
Oh, interesting. This is so creepy. What if you're just out there and you saw this? You'd be like, "What is that?" That feels apocalyptic.
There's just so much snow.
Jesus, scary. Okay. Oh my god, no fam. Did it crash into the 7-Eleven? Oh my god.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my
no,
god, all the way in the store.
Oh. What's she on? I know they ain't trying to get out the whip.
Trying to flee the scene as quickly as possible.
Oh, you're deaf going to jail, Shouty. I mean, they definitely have insurance, but... Oh! This fool said, go for the cash register. I'm done. Wow. What the heck? That's crazy. Wow. Should we do a couple more?
Yeah.
Okay. What the hell is that?
It's a musket.
Don't even. Does that shit even work still?
I think you can get them to work. It just takes a really long time to reload it. So if you were to rob that store, you got one shot.
Wow.
To make it
look
count.
At this little.
Oh my god.
Shorty got the bib.
The bib. It's feeding it soup.
Oh, I wish I could feed my dog like this. Like, how does one do that?
You just want to make your dog a little baby.
I do. I swear I do.
Oh, well, go back up for a second. Yeah, click on this one. Look at that thumb, dude.
What is wrong with that thumb?
It has like an extra joint in the thumb.
No. I don't like that. Let me see that again.
You don't like that?
No. I don't like the way that thumb looks. That thumb gives me anxiety. No.
No. I
knew he was black.
Boy.
Don't.
Okay. Little baby twister.
No, they're mosquitoes.
Oh, I thought it was a tornado. What?
It's a mosquito tornado.
Oh, no. How the fuck does that happen? See, that's how I know we live in a damn simulation. I ain't no goddamn mosquito.
They're communicating.
See, no.
How do they know it's mosquitoes?
That's what I'm saying.
Whoa.
Mosquito. Like, there's no way you can tell those are mosquitoes. No. These. Oh, that was the justification. I'm done. I need more evidence than that. Hell no.
It's in Argentina. Maybe that's a thing.
What's this dude doing? Honey sauce? Oh. What is
What was that?
What is that? Oh my god. That little baby roach? Ew, bro. A little nymph.
Dude.
Bro. That just makes you not want scorpion inside there. Or no, that was the next one. Pieces of insect inside KFC honey sauce.
So you ever gonna eat that again?
I mean, I don't fuck with KFC, but you know.
You will never eat the KFC honey ever again?
I don't eat KFC.
But the honey. The biscuits? You never had the biscuits?
Yeah, them shit's dry. I don't eat those.
Wow.
You know.
What's your biscuit of choice?
Honestly, biscuit of choice, Golden Corral, to be honest.
Golden Corral? Fast food biscuit of choice.
Nah, ain't no biscuit. I don't like any biscuit.
Popeyes.
Nah, they're too dry. Shit, you need about a gallon of water.
Chick-fil-A.
Okay, I don't think I've ever had the biscuit from Chick-fil-A though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Golden Corral. I'm Golden Corral with it, shouty. Let's do a couple more. What is this dude doing? I'm just like, bruh. Shorty know what he doing though. He getting that power.
He's trying He's trying to hook up his house. He's trying to get cable right now. He's trying to get.
Seem right.
He's like, I'm trying to get the extra channels.
How do you? Oh shit. How do you even know where to plug that shit in? You know?
The same as where all the other cables are.
Wow, dude. Shorty was on it. This does not seem safe. Okay, no, don't seem right.
Oh. I feel like I already know what's gonna happen.
Me too. The roof is gonna collapse.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
It could have been worse.
Yeah, but he can't get that thing off his leg. Oh no. Oh my God, Shorty shit is done.
Honestly, I thought the whole roof was gonna collapse.
Oh God. I love when they get this whole thing on video too. I'm like, bruh.
Who films this though? Like what?
Like who stopped like, hey, we're about to knock down this wall. Let me grab a camera. Like,
maybe he
no.
wanted to show the boss. Oh crap! What the hell?
Oh my God. So instead of trying to evacuate, citizens are trying to stop the fire. How? Oh my God. I mean, there's just a lot of people. I mean, I guess when, there's a lot of people in that building. It's probably like, this is all they got.
It's snowing and there's a
know.
fire. Oh my God. Can you imagine?
No. Oh my God.
Like, how could it get worse?
Like literally.
Snowstorm.
Let's watch one more. Secret to curing back pain. Huh? Wait a second.
He doesn't look like he's cured. He still looks like he's in pain.
Oh no. No.
I couldn't tell if he looked like he wanted to punch that guy.
Wow. Hell nah. I feel like that's enough craziness for one day. What the hell? Insane.
Insane in the membrane.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you for watching. I'm Not Racist. My friend's black. I'm not racist. This girl I went to school with is black.
I'm not racist. My uncle's black.
Oh, shit. Hey! All right, y'all. We love y'all. Stay tuned. Next week. Skirt.